Oh my God, John Lowe.
Alright, y'all, so we're here in the studio, waiting for my homegirl Nia to come, so we can get her birthday shoot done. She's the only shoot for today. It's a beautiful day outside, so maybe once we finish the shoot, I may try to go see Sinners. I heard it was pretty good. A lot of people saying it's good, but you know how that go. When everybody's saying something's good, it's normally not. But I'm giving this movie the benefit of the doubt, because not only, are the everyday people saying it's good, but also the movie critics are saying it's good. So we'll see. I've been trying my best to stay away from all the spoiler alerts and everything. But I want to go see it, man. I'm a huge movie buff, huge cinema fan. So I'm excited to go see what Ryan and Michael B. Jordan pulled off. So let's see. Let's see, man. Let's see. But maybe we'll go either Sunday or Monday. Quick little solo date. Well, I guess it ain't a solo date if I bring you guys with me, right? But yeah, so we're gonna get the shoot done. Just one shoot today. Maybe, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go see Sinners today, because I think I would want to jump right into the editing for this session, get a head start on that. So if we're able to get that done, yeah, man, maybe we'll be able to enjoy Monday, go to the movies, get some lunch or something. And I had to go get an AC for the studio. You guys probably hear it in the background, but I had to go get an AC because I was not trying to burn up in here. Not trying to burn up during this shoot. It's actually, I think, like 80-something degrees outside. It's a beautiful day. But yeah, let's get into the shoot, man.
Situations will arise in our lives, but you gotta be smart about it. Celebrations with the guys I sacrificed, 'cause I knew you could not sleep without it. Meanwhile, I loved you. You were my girl. You see, I thought the world of you, but you're so steady, baby. Yeah. It's okay, girl, 'cause I'ma be alright tonight. You don't have to call. It's okay, girl, 'cause I'ma be alright tonight.
Alright, y'all, so just wrapped up the shoot not too long ago. I wanted to vlog it, but then I thought about it, and I'm glad I didn't vlog it, because it was actually my homegirl Naya's first time shooting in this type of setting in a really long time. So I'm happy I didn't even bother her asking if she wanted to vlog it or not, because I wanted her to be like, 9 times out of 10 she would have said yeah, but I wanted her to be like super comfortable and get in her zone and do her thing. So I'm glad that, I didn't even have to bother her with having a camera recording our shoot or whatever. But yo, we got some absolute fire. We got some heat, yo. She was super happy with the turnout of the shoot. So ultimately that made me happy, because when you're able to get a shoot done and to have hundreds of photos, 3-4 different looks, and to get heat out of every single look, that's best case scenario for a photo shoot. Because a lot of the times there's times where you shoot with people, you work with people, and you may not necessarily be happy with every single thing you get. But we actually got some fire out of every look we did, and I'm excited because it makes my job easy. As I go through these photos, I'm literally just picking the best of the best, and I'm gonna just do a quick edit, develop a preset, place the presets on all the different looks and whatnot, and then go in and do some fine detail work. And our editing should be done sooner rather than later. I really want to take my time with these photos. I'm not gonna rush, and I'm not gonna move super slow, but I'm gonna make sure I go through the fine details and make sure everything's where it needs to be. Because this was an absolute amazing shoot, and it was for her birthday, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, she got me excited for the next shoot. But yeah, we got some super clean looks. But yeah, man, I'm gonna finish going through this and get started on the editing. Let's see how much we could get done. It's already getting kind of late. It is now 9 o'clock, so I'll probably be in the studio for maybe another hour, and then I'm gonna head home, get some sleep because I'm trying to go to the gym in the morning and get a workout in early morning too. So yeah.
Hey, yo. I was on midside, yeah.
Hey, how you doing? I'm gonna take a large slushie
Leaving me,
and
dipping out on me.
a small popcorn.
Already got what you needed, I guess. Quickly learned yourself through me. Already gave you what you needed, I guess.
Cracker showing up, they already got us behind schedule. I'm thinking we just set up tonight. Open up next weekend. Nah, fuck that. It's gotta be tonight. Grand opening, start this shit with a bang.
All right, y'all. So just left out of the theater. Just finished watching Sinners. I will say that it was a good film. It kept my attention. Started a little slow, but overall, I'll say it was a good film. It's worth the watch. I'm kind of upset though, cause like y'all was doing a lot of deep dives that I feel like now after watching it, I feel like was kind of unnecessary. I do understand all the symbolism that was in the movie and the little things, but I'm gonna be honest. I honestly feel like I seen a lot of people doing a lot of deep dives and a lot of reaching, and it was a good film though. It was a good film. I enjoyed watching it. Shout out to Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan. Y'all did y'all thing with that. Shout out to all the actors in the film.
I guess, yeah. That's why I'm not with nobody, cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Did it over text, didn't call me. Still got love for your mommy. I know you wanna be somebody, even if you gotta leave somebody. Yeah. Yes, I'm hurting, yes, I'm jaded.
What's going on, family? So we in the studio. Today was a great day. Today was actually a money day. We secured some more clients, which I'm happy about. We got some events coming up. We got some studio work coming up. We got some trips coming up. Today was a great day. We was able to secure the bag. We like those type of days, man. But yeah. So I'm actually in the studio. Kwani and just left. Shout out to them, man. I love my friends. I love getting with them and strategizing and planning and just talking. I had a meeting with them. We were discussing one of the businesses that we operate together, just kind of figuring things out with that. But it was good to just catch up with my friends, man, because I haven't seen them in a little minute. But I'm in the studio now. I'm actually pricing out some canvas work because I want to put some more canvases on that back wall back there for the studio. So I'm like pricing it out, seeing what it'll be. I want to put some of my work on that wall back there. So I'm pricing things out. And it's not too bad. They actually got a nice little deal going on. So I'm going to get some stuff done, man, and place this order, because the more money you make, the more money you got to spend, unfortunately. That's just kind of the cycle, the cycle of how things operate. So today was a good day. So I'm actually not too upset about, investing right now. Because that's how I look at this. This is an investment. It's for the business. So it don't hurt at all to put money into your business. Whether you got it or not. Sometime you literally got to put every little dime you got into your business, man. And, actually that's a great topic for us to discuss right now, man. Just putting your all into your vision and betting on yourself, and just understanding that when you do bet on yourself, it's up to you to actually, see things all the way through. And honestly, from my experience with just chasing my own dreams and watching other people chase their dreams, the people that normally don't get to where they want to be are the people that aren't willing to do all that it takes to get there. A lot of people don't have the perseverance. A lot of people give up too quickly because the road is going to be tough. It's going to be tough. It's going to be uncomfortable, especially if you're into entrepreneurship, if you're an artist. This is not something I recommend for the average person or the weak person. And by weak, I'm not trying to be, rude or just, be mean or anything like that. It's just, this lifestyle takes a lot. It takes a lot, man. It takes a lot of uncomfortable nights. It takes a lot of uncertainty. It requires a lot of that. And if you're somebody who isn't comfortable betting on yourself and betting on, you to figure things out, and if you got to depend on somebody else to get things done for you, this thing gonna eat you up. It's gonna eat you up. And that's with most dreams. That's not even just entrepreneurship and all that. That's with any dream. If you're someone who has a dream and you really, really want it, like, be real with yourself. If you really, really want something, you gotta go hunt for it. You gotta get it done. You can't sit and wait for people to do things for you. You can't sit and wait for somebody to bring it to you, because it ain't coming. It ain't coming. Like, yeah, you got some people who might find themselves in situations where things have always been handed to them and they kind of just luck up that way. But the average person that's doing this, that's not going to be your experience. That's not going to be your story. So your hustle got to be at an all-time high. That's one thing I always tell people, like, especially my young guys that I have the privilege of actually speaking to every now and then about this type of stuff. I just always advise them, like, yo, give it your all. Give it your all. Put your all in. Don't be afraid of the hard work. Don't be afraid of the long nights. Don't be afraid of the uncomfortable moments and the uncertainty, because it'll all pay off if you persevere through that and if you truly believe in your ability. If you truly believe in your ability, and if you're a God-fearing person and you believe in your God, it'll happen for you. But you got to persevere through the tough times, because I'll be honest with you, everything I have is because I hustle for it. Every single thing I have is because I had to hustle for it. I had to work my ass off to teach myself something. I had to work my ass off to get the money. I had to work my ass off to build the relationships. Because sometimes those things are all intertwined. You know what I mean? And I've been fortunate enough to have some good people in my life to kind of, help me at certain points along the way. But I'll be honest with you, 99% of what I have today and 99% of what I know today, more importantly, is just all from my own effort, man. Just the fear of mediocrity, the fear of not living out to my true potential and my capabilities, man. I'm one of those people. I don't want my potential to be untapped. You know what I mean? I wanna reach high levels, and I know that it requires me to work my ass off, and I'm not afraid of that, man. It's actually something I embrace. I embrace that thrill. When I first started playing ball, and I first started just learning sports, period. Like, yeah, I had natural gifts. Certain things was naturally gifted to me, but there's a lot of my game that I had to learn along the way. A lot of things I had to work my ass off for. But the thing about me is, like, I'm naturally a hard worker. I'm a Capricorn, dogs. So that that right there alone should explain a lot to you. You know what I mean? We take life serious. We take our hustle and our dreams serious. And, like, You know, that's one thing I advise all of you guys, our community, the people that support me is just like, yo, I want y'all to like turn it up. Like, let's wake up every day and like think about how we could turn things up. Let's wake up every day and think about how we could boss our life up and really take things to the next level. And what I say too is don't be afraid to grow. Don't be afraid to develop as a person. Just because you're not into something now or you've never done something before doesn't mean you can't learn how to do it. Doesn't mean you can't take interest in it now. It doesn't mean that you can't put the effort towards learning new things and developing as a person and growing your mind. Like one thing I've always said and one thing I've always practiced with myself is like, yo, just because I'm out of school now and I've graduated and everything, that doesn't mean I can't keep learning. You know, there's no age on learning. There's no age cap on that. So I feel like every single day we should aim to learn, and we should be intentional about learning too. You know, one of the things I try to do is every year I try to pick a new hobby or something that I want to put my energy and my effort towards, whether it's learning a new language, whether it's learning a new skill, whether it's just building more relationships or learning how to be a better public speaker. Whatever it is, you have to truly, truly be intentional about achieving it. And I think that we should strive to do that every single year. You should pick something that you want to learn so that you can grow as a person and you don't stay stagnant, because staying in the same place doesn't help you at all. Your dreams are constantly getting, you know, it's ironic because it's like your dreams may be getting bigger, but at the same time they may be dwindling also if you aren't, you know, putting your all into it. And what I mean by that is like, I heard something where it was like, it was 3 different types of people. I don't know who said this. I don't know if it was like, oh, I think I heard Joe Budden say this recently, right? I think I heard Joe say this recently where he was like, it's 3 types of people. And I've heard this before, but he said it recently. It was like, it's 3 types of people. It's people that make it happen. It's people that watch it happen. And then there's people that wonder what happened, right? And there's only one of those that I actually want to be. And I don't think I have to tell y'all which one it is. I think y'all are smart enough to figure out which one it is. Like, and you know, I say all of that just to say, like, you know, today was a great day for me. And I'm very proud, man. And I'm extra motivated to make tomorrow the same way. And I think that every single day, I'm in a space now where every single day it's like I just want to put my best foot forward and grind it out. And no matter how tough it get, I just constantly just work my ass off, because the obstacles are going to be there. It's not going to be easy. Anything worth having is going to be hard to get. Always understand that. Anything worth having is going to be hard to get. So don't shy away from hard work. Don't shy away from figuring things out. Always be solution based. Don't allow the problem to win the day. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is, like, just because a problem arises doesn't necessarily means that it's there to stop you completely. It might be there to challenge you, but sometimes those challenges are put in place for you to grow, or for you to truly see how strong you are, how capable you are. But you got to believe in yourself. You got to believe in your vision. You got to believe in your ability. Because none of this stuff we have, man, none of this stuff is by coincidence. We all got a gift. God gave every single one of us a gift. And it's up to us to tap into that and to nurture it and to water it and to watch it develop, you know? So what I say is my advice, because I'm feeling really motivated. And whenever I feel, which is often, man, I kind of always feel like this. I want to pour into y'all, man. I want to pour into anybody that come across my stuff, anybody that, whether you're coming across my Instagram, whether you're coming across my YouTube, whether you're coming across me in person, like whatever it is, I just want to motivate people. I just want to show people that, like, we can get there. Even if it's slow, even if it's being built slowly, brick by brick by brick, you know, we can do it, you know? So, yeah, that's kind of the message for today, man. I'm just here sipping some wine out the solo, the green solo, because it was a money day, so we doing green today. sipping wine out the solo, man. Just thanking God for allowing me to be here. Thanking God for, being healthy. Thanking God for my daughter's health, my family's health. Thanking God just for the opportunity to develop and grow every single day and just be the best version of myself. And just thanking Him for the opportunity to sit here and pour into this channel and connect with other people and inspire other people, motivate other people. That's major to me too. And I know y'all constantly, y'all learning me. We're still getting to know each other. I've always been somebody it's weird, right? Because I'm a bit of an introvert, but I'm also an extrovert. Meaning, like, I'm comfortable in both spaces. I've always felt like there were like two versions of me. And I've always been comfortable speaking in public, but I've also been very comfortable with just sticking to myself, being by myself, and doing things alone. And as I get older, I'm just pouring into both sides, right? I'm enjoying my time alone. I'm enjoying my own solace that I create for myself. But I'm also embracing that other side of doing things where it's like, yeah, I want to speak publicly. Yeah, I want to produce podcasts. Yeah, I want to be a public speaker and motivate people and get that corporate bag too. I want to get that corporate bag too, though. But yeah, we're here to grow. We're here to grow. I don't know who made it to this part of the video, but I just want to say thank you for tuning in. As always, thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for supporting me. You may not feel like what you're doing is a major part of my journey, but it is. It's a huge part of my journey. Just you tuning in and tapping in is major to me. Everything's a big deal over here. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, we're going to keep growing. We're going to keep elevating. We're going to keep exploring and experimenting and learning new things. And we're going to keep documenting along the way. So I just want to say cheers to a money day. I'm hoping, not hoping, we don't ever hope because we make things happen. But we do pray though. So cheers to a great day, not only for myself, but cheers to a great day for each and every one of you. And, I just pray that you all are challenging yourselves and taking this thing as far as it could go, man, because we only have but so much time here, right? We only got but so much time. Like, where do you get your inspiration from? Yo. So I'm in here, I'm watching YouTube, and I'm watching my guy Ron Dog. Shout out to Ron Dog, man. Some of y'all may know who that is, some of y'all may not. But Ron Dog is this super dope YouTuber. I feel like he's one of those people that's kind of leading the way in the content game, YouTube, especially when it comes to editing. I see a lot of people biting his style, and it's not a bad thing. I just see a lot of people inspired by him, and I think that's dope. I think it's dope that he kind of created a lane for a certain style of editing as it relates to vlogging. But I'm watching his YouTube, and I see he's in the city. And he linked with my other guy, D Dames, which is another dope YouTuber. His channel is super dope. Same thing. He has a certain style, a certain way he likes to, go about his vlogs. And I think it's super dope. He's very cinematic, which is amazing. But it just made me think like, yo, it's fire that these dudes are collaborating and getting together and meeting and talking and giving each other, their flowers. Why they can still smell them, because collaboration is important. A lot of the time we're too egocentric, we're too proud to give flowers and tell people that they inspire us. But collaboration is powerful. Collaboration will take you to heights that you never even would envision on your own. You know what I mean? Collaboration is what makes this thing go. So don't ever be too shy to collaborate. Don't ever be too shy to reach out to somebody and let them know that they inspire you, because they may be ready to step off the path, because it's a tough journey. This ain't easy. Content creation isn't easy. Being an artist isn't easy. Entrepreneurship isn't easy. None of this is easy. So you may catch somebody at the right time when they going through it and they ready to step off the path, and you come and you give them their flowers, and then next thing you know, that motivates them to keep going. They're motivating you, you motivating them. You know what I mean? It's a give type situation. So don't ever be afraid to reach out for collaboration. Don't ever be afraid to give somebody their flowers. I love when people reach out to me and, you know, want to collaborate on things. You know what I mean? Because I just love it, because it means you see value in what I do. You know what I mean? You see value in me and my artistic style, and you see value in my abilities. And I think that's amazing, man. And I love reaching out and giving people their flowers, letting them know that I would love to collaborate with them. Are all collaborations going to happen? No, of course not. But I think there's power in that. I think there's power in putting your ego aside, putting your pride aside, putting all that aside to say, yo, I think you're amazing and I want to work with you. I think it's dope. A lot of people ain't got it in them to do it, but to see these two brothers getting together, collaborating, talking, sharing little gems and things like that, I think it's powerful. You know what I mean? And I applaud them for doing that, because they could have very easily seen each other as competition. You know what I mean? And even if they do still see each other as competition, there's nothing wrong with seeing somebody as your competition and still giving them their flowers. That's what makes the game even sweeter. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people that do know that won't admit it. But that's what makes the competition even better, when you can acknowledge what the other person is capable of. You can acknowledge how dope they are, but still believe in your abilities as well.
Oh my God, John Lo.